I honestly don't know what to say. When it takes a game company by the name of Titus to make a game about Superman, you know you fucked up. So here it is, Superman on the Nintendo 69, and I have to say, this is probably one of the first games that really pissed me off. It's up there with Karate Champ, but this is a whole time low. I thought Karate Champ had really crappy controls. Well, nothing could prepare me for Superman.
And yes, you heard that right, and no, that was no joke. The game company that made this game is called Titus. How cool is that? It's up there with STD and LJN. After some important plot points, which I really don't give a crap about, we get to play motherfucking Superman on the motherfucking Nintendo fucking 60 fucking 4. And it's just shit. First level, which has no right to be considered as a level, has you flying through these rings. And it doesn't look so bad. I mean, I'm doing pretty well, but holy shit, if you pick up the controller and try it yourself, good fucking luck to ya.
Surely it can't be that difficult. I mean, this is how you hold the controller, isn't it? Or is it like that?
If, and I emphasis on the if, you manage to get past the first level, you are then treated to, well, whatever the heck that said. I mean, the instructions just flashed on the screen before I could even read it. Something about cars, so what do? I pick them up and just kind of chuck them, and I am back to some more rings. If it took you more than 10 hours to beat the first ring level, well, prepare yourself for another 10 hours of misery because there's another one, and it's just as difficult as the first one. But with a hell of a lot of patience and a lot of elbow grease, you can do it. And you have to pick up another car and put it through yet another ring. Because there's a missile chasing or something, I don't pay attention. But this one's easy, I just gotta pick it up and fly straight ahead. It's quite simple really. But there's a downside. As soon as you've done that, there are more rings for you to fly through. What the actual fuck?
Alright, so let's just cut to the chase here. There are more ring levels than there really needs to be. This should just been a practice. But guess what? The practice game mode is the same thing, so what the hell?
Eventually the game changes a little bit. Here I gotta knock out all these guys, but unfortunately it is next to impossible. Superman just flies all around the place and his punches, oh boy, his punches. Wow. After that it's back to the fucking rings. After that there's this quite interesting mechanic. You get to pick up this ability to use your super breath, but use it in the worst way imaginable. I mean, you got to stop these 3 tornadoes. What's the point? I mean, there's only 3, I think, people's lives at stake here, so why can't I just pick them up and fly them away instead of trying to fight nature? After defeating another ring level, Superman's boobs take up the entire screen and ask you, do you want to save the game? Well, yeah, I mean, I don't want to go through all of that again.
Oh good, thank goodness a save point. I want to save the game. Should probably save it a second time just in case. Wait, did I just save the game? Let's just be sure.
Now this level here has no explanation, you just sort of have to figure it out on your own in this maze of a thing, and I can't move at all. There was a robot which I destroyed, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do, so I just follow the one-way track and... What? Oh, okay, that makes sense.
This game probably won't be so bad if it was easier to control. If only you were the one holding the controller giving this game a go. And as I said in Karate Champ, you would if you could, but trust me, you do not bloody want to.
Later on, you get to do your first boss battle, but the real character that you're meant to be fighting is not the boss. The real boss in this fight is the bloody freaking camera. I can't see shit. I can't see the enemy that I'm supposed to be fighting, and I just hate it. This is a pretty long level. I mean, you're just flying around trying to find these bombs to stop them from blowing up, because that can hurt you apparently. Then there's more rings, and to be honest, I've kind of accepted it now. These things just won't go away. The entire game might as well just be Superman flying through rings. As much as I hate it, it feels like that's all I really do. And this is one real long ring level. This just goes on and on and on. There are some robots on the way, but these bloody rings. fuck off. After another forced perv on Superman's chest, you get to save the game, and holy hell, yep, do that. And then you're fighting some evil bad guys in a pub, I think. I mean, that is a pool table, isn't it? After that, Lex Luthor shows up on FaceTime and he starts talking smack about you, so he's my next target, and ew.
I know it's Nintendo 64 and all, but that has got to be the ugliest computer-generated Superman face I have ever seen. Okay, maybe second worst.
Then I gotta learn the alphabet with Lex Luthor, and you just gotta get the words to spell Luthor, and I don't know how I did it. I just mashed the button and I did it. So I get to move on. Yay me. There's then another ring level because you just gotta have them, and then I gotta save this lady from this warehouse facility, and yeah, I guess I can squeeze in some time to help her out. You then defeat Lex Luthor by punching him a couple times, and for a human being, he can take the hits quite well. And once he's defeated, you just magically teleport into another ring level. The rings then take you underwater because just cause it can, just to screw you around a little bit, just in case you weren't tortured enough. The final level is a real shit show. You gotta get your friends through this underground evil lair, but there's one problem. There's all this electricity or lightning and shit, so what do? You freeze your friends so they're safe from the lightning. But does that mean they'll die of like hypothermia as soon as they wake up? I mean, they unfreeze only for you to freeze them once again, over and over again. The game ends once you have saved all your friends, and why didn't I mention them sooner? Because I really didn't care about them after all the hell they put me through. And why is the camera having a seizure? And there you have it, that was Superman 64, more like Shitty Man 69. I'm just glad it's over.
You know what? I feel sorry for the poor kids who got this game on Christmas. Imagine if this was your first exposure to Superman. You hear about this awesome superhero who can do anything, fly through sea walls and is pretty much invincible, only to find out the only game about him is about flying through fucking rings. There's only one man who can send this game to the fiery pits of hell for absolute torture. Get him, Doom Guy. Yeah, that's right, Doom Guy. Get him, fuck him up. I wouldn't want to go where he's going.